Hello, this is Adam Rayner. I'm a fairly minor angling journalist, but I am a big geezer and I wear stuff out. You're looking at a shoebox, the best shoebox I've ever seen in my life. It belongs to a pair of Härkila boots. And I've driven into the depths of the countryside to harass this lovely man who's sat to the left of your picture there. That's Mister Esnouf. Hello. Now, Simon, I've been nagging you for quite some time and pointing out that I've been destroying footwear, and you said, well, chap, we've got the quality for you. The thing is that mostly I deal with coarse fishing stuff. And it's quite often been on record that coarse fishing clothing and footwear... Oh, sorry, you've just got to have a quick look at this. Look at the branding on even the handle there. Is that the right way up? No, it's not. This is just a little indication of how posh the contents of this box are. Even the tissue paper's branded up, but when you open this thing up, it's a bit of an experience. It's not quite like opening up an Apple computer, but this is way more rugged than most of you guys are going to really need if you're anglers. Because this is the Staika. This is a sort of mountain hunting boot. It is so rugged and a little bit like rock and roll sort of servants of the music. The more passes and things that you've actually got, the more important you are. Now, I'm just going to wave all this slow at the camera. Now, I've never heard of Ortholite, but the point is with Härkila footwear that you guys aren't frightened of licensing in absolutely the best stuff there is to put in the boots.
Absolutely not. There are some people that make some excellent product out there, and Ortholite are a company that make insoles, and that's all they make. As you can see, Adam's showing you this insole. Ours happens to be bright yellow with black writing. It's a multi-density insole, so you've got different levels of support on different parts of the insole. Ortholite are to insoles what Vibram are to outsoles.
Vibram.
There we are, that's Vibram. And it's got a Vibram sole on the bottom of this boot. There you can see the little...
magical yellow symbol, which...
Yellow hexagon at the bottom.
Yes, everybody who's into outdoors clothing knows that Vibram is the ultimate stuff to make the soles of boots. Well, now, this is all very well, and okay, very interesting, fat boy, but the thing is that I have destroyed several sets of camouflage footwear, and these guys make camouflage footwear which really you need to know about if you're a tackle tart. I'm visiting fisheries to explore for a big magazine, and there's one lovely fishery called Wylands, and I reckon that most of the lads who go there have got the thick end of 15, maybe more £1,000 worth of tackle, but there is another win. When you stick your feet out in front of your bivvy, having a set of these on your feet, ooh, what are they? First off, this is a 170 quid pair of sneakers. Now, sneakers is not the word. This is a lightweight stalking boot. And we're talking about fish in this particular case, as against the what the Scandinavians use it for. But this is so light, it's absurd. I mean, literally, it just weighs nothing. Beautifully made, lots and lots of reasons why they're better than an awful lot of other ones that you've seen out there. But let me just get close up here with a bit of detail. This is the, it's got a higher ankle for it. It's just a quality piece of kit. And again, if I was actually a better basketball player, I just would balance it on my fingers and stuff. Tell me a little bit about these boots at the back there with this strange looking sort of crosshatch type stuff on here, Simon. Because
this is something that's very new. This is called the Trapper Master, and it's using Gore-Tex's latest innovation, which is called Surround.
Oh, right.
You can see where the crosshatching is.
Yes.
Actually lets air come through the side of the boot and underneath the foot. So not only do you get air coming through the Kajura top of the boot, but it surrounds the foot as well, hence the name Surround. And this is incredibly lightweight and is very eerie to wear. I had a pair to wear as a test sample before we actually brought them out.
Yes.
Mine were the camo version, which is that one, which is available as well. And I wore them in September. Now, sadly, it wasn't actually very wet in September. So I went and I found a little stream to go and stand in, and it felt exactly like you just stood in water with no boots on, because the cold water rushed through under your foot as well as on the top.
Yes.
But the Gore-Tex membrane kept you dry, but it felt cold.
How bizarre.
Felt bizarrely wet.
How bizarre. So you got the heck out of the stream again. But the fact is that you were kept dry, but it was thermally...
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah, it just felt, it was cold. and walking in September was actually quite warm.
Yes.
And to give you an illustration, your Staika boot that you've just bought weighs just over 1 kilo. Well, this one...
Yeah, this is, as you can see, I'm hanging on to, this is a piece of kit. This is weighty.
That's a piece of kit. It also goes down to minus 25 degrees, so it's going to keep you warm as well. Whereas this one is designed for a colder temperature, and that weighs slightly less than half as much as your other boot. So it really, really, at 500 grams, it's really, really lightweight boot.
500 grams. You have a reel that weighs more than this. Now, if you do get to have a look at the Härkila stuff and go, my gosh, the prices, you might wonder quite why these things cost so much. But I can tell you there's so much more involved than you can believe. And they go so much further. I do want to show you just one particular thing because it amused the heck out of me. Ben Hervey-Murray is an old chum. He's now the media chap for a big fishing company, and he's done a bit of fishing that could use these. Check these out, Simon. Do you remember that John Travolta movie just before his career tanked? He had these crazy... These were not what he had on, but look at this. I believe these are rated to minus 90 centigrade, not Fahrenheitens. Minus 90 centigrade. And there's a snow camo version.
There is a snow camo
version. This is hardcore.
There we are. This is really, really hardcore stuff.
Can you imagine going just appearing on a fishery and going, I caught a snow pike.
Yeah, if you're ice fishing, this is what you need. This is a must.
But come on, what if there's lots and lots of snow? What if there's lots and lots of snow?
Again, this is a rather specialist piece of kit.
Yeah, there is nobody ever who's going to be able to say they couldn't get Bankside because it was snowing if you buy Härkila footwear. I mean, that's just the whole point. These guys make the most awesome bits of kit. I've got a mate who's way more important than me in angling writing, who is over and over again with colleagues of his of note saying you really want to buy stuff with real actual Gore-Tex in it. Now, they call this the green market because most stuff is green. And I gather that Härkila and the other brand associated with it, you're the biggest buyers and users corporately of Gore-Tex for Gore-Tex. End of.
That's right. In Europe, we're the biggest manufacturer supplying the green markets, that's the hunting and shooting market, as Gore-Tex differentiate between their various markets. Yeah, there may be more skiing or maybe more cycling stuff, but in the green market.
Yes.
So if you guys rule to do with shooting and fishing, this is what we have come to rule that market now. And with the addition of our footwear brand for the past 5 years, has really ramped that up a long way. And there's some very specialist pieces of kit here.
I also love the fact that you use different camos. I mean, we've got this camo here. Okay. And that is... It looks a bit like real trim.
That's a mossy oak.
That's mossy oak. And then we've got a digi camo. Look at this. A sort of pixelised one.
That's called Gore-Tex Optifade.
Optifade. And...
that's another mossy oak.
It's another mossy oak. But look, I mean, that really is... That says Carpiste to me. That really does. I mean, this is a rugged pair of boots. How often do you have to replace your footwear? How many sets have you gone through? If you buy Härkila, I reckon you'll only be buying one more set. Mr. Esnouf, thank you so much for letting me buy my trove.
It's a pleasure, Adam.
Because I actually got up to my size.
That's fine. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad that you like the kit. It's really nice to be able to sit here and show somebody what wonderful things we make. And to the angling market, it's not our traditional home, but it's one that is becoming so.
I gather you were telling me that the posh anglers, the game ones, you don't talk to the trout and salmon market in the UK, but you discovered you were the 5th most well-known brand to them. Correct. Startling but true. So.
Yes, startling but true.
Yes.
Which is great, and I'm sure that they'll come to realise some of the things that we do that cross over from the deer stalking market to the carp stalking market. Cross over extremely well.
And that's one of them. Well, you heard it here first. This is Adam Rayner, Mr. Simon Esnouf of Härkila and Sealad UK, of course, signing out. Thanks ever so much. Thanks, Simon.
Bye.